Hey everyone. So I know that for many craftspeople, we have tons and tons of leftover Christmas crafts every year, the things that we didn't quite get to use. And so I found a nice way to kind of use some of that stuff up, but in a meaningful way. I created a gift for a friend who absolutely loves Christmas. It's a little box of trinkets and things that you could use for wrapping gifts or creating cards. And I wanted to walk through just kind of how I did some of that. So in the box, of course, there's just some tea. That's pretty standard. I took some pieces that I had found off of other packages in the past. They're little wooden pieces, and I put on some gemstones just to jazz them up a little bit and hot glued them onto some uh, clothespins. So these could just be attached on the top of a gift or added to a package. That seemed simple enough. I had some leftover wreath pieces, so I added those into the box. I had some stickers, so I just found some paper that matched, the theme and added some stickers. Just another way to use up some of the little bits and pieces of things and added them just onto some cards that I had. I also found a bunch of sequin mixes that I had from the past, and I put them in this little jar, just reusing a jar that had some not sequins but some other kind of decorations, probably from the dollar spot at Target. And I created my own sequin mix. I started by looking for all these big green leaves. I wanted to do kind of a chunkier mix. Then I found some red, I think I've had these even from high school, some big red circles, and then I just added in some gold and some silver to kind of dress it up. Of course, tags, everyone can always use. You can never have enough tags at Christmas, so I cut some tag shapes out of scrapbook paper, put a little Christmas themed grommet in the top and some twine for tying them off. I also always think it's cute when I see buttons like this, so I found this was a tag off of a piece of clothing. I saved those tags. I found some kitchen twine, and then I sewed on some antique buttons that I have from my grandmother's button collection. So again, I just looked for the red and green to stick with the theme, and I sewed those on. It's so basic, but I feel like it's also just super cute. I had some circle stickers, and so I put some leftover scrapbooking supplies, little word stickers, and then some star embellishments. I feel like these would be great on a card or even on a package. I have a lot of old wooden spools, so I took some red and green embroidery floss. I feel like, again, this is something that people can always use around the holidays, and I just wrapped it on the spools to make it super cute. I, of course, added in a thing of washi tape that I bought just for, again, something else they can use. And then I created these paper bows. So I just took some origami paper. I found instructions online of how to fold a bow. I added a little gemstone because the centers were a little bit torn because of the way that you fold these bows. And then this was like leftover packaging from some stickers I had bought last year. So I poked some holes in and used some twist ties to attach them so it looks like something that you'd buy in a shop. And finally, I made a tiny little notebook using some leftover scrapbook paper, a I forget what these are called, cardstock piece, and then on the binding I just added some charms that I actually had found this charm off of some packaging, and so it's just always been in my stash, and some beads just to kind of dress it up, because who couldn't use a little notebook maybe for making lists of Christmas cards or Christmas shopping gift ideas. So just some ideas of how you can reuse some things left over in your stash and create a nice little Christmas gift or a pre-Christmas gift for a friend.